acknowledges the traditional custodians of the land in which we gather today. Pay respects to their elders past and present. I would also wish to acknowledge the important role that they play in the community and in the Australian Defence Force today. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a proud day for the Australian Army as we welcome a new group of soldiers into our ranks. I'm Captain Aaron Francis. I'm the Senior Military Recruiting Officer here at ADF Careers Brisbane. I'm certainly honoured to be the Master of Ceremonies to welcome these new soldiers. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to the family and friends who are here in support of these candidates, both in the room now and also joining us online. I thank you for your support to the candidates throughout the recruiting process, but ask that your support to them continues throughout their ADF careers. To those enlisting today, I offer my heartfelt congratulations on your decision to join the Defence Force in support of our nation, which is as important as ever in a period of great power competition. On this day, 82 years ago, Australia experienced the single largest ever attack mounted by a foreign power on our soil. On the 19th of February 1942, 242 Japanese aircraft conducted 2 raids on Darwin, the harbour and its 2 airfields, dropping more bombs than the attack on the United States at Pearl Harbor. The attack would become known as the bombing of Darwin, resulted in 236 lives lost, 30 aircraft damaged, 11 vessels sunk, 3 vessels grounded, and a further 25 ships were damaged. The 2 Japanese air raids were the first and largest of more than 100 air raids across Australia over 1942 and 1943. This day marked the commencement of the battle for Australia, which ended in September 1945 with the capitulation of Japan. So it's in this context that I say to you, when you join the Australian Army, you become part of a proud tradition of service and sacrifice. The men and women who have come before you have served with distinction that have made our country proud. As you begin your own journey as a soldier, you have the opportunity to continue this tradition of service. You'll be asked to undertake tasks that require discipline, bravery, and determination. You'll be asked to put the needs of your country and your fellow Australians before your own. You'll be asked to do this with the utmost professionalism and integrity. Ladies and gents, to formalise the enlistments today, we'll now conduct the oath and then the affirmation. For those completing the oath, please hold the Bible in your left hand, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your full name. Swear that I will well and truly serve. His Majesty King Charles III.
His Majesty King Charles III.
His heirs and successors. According to law. As a member of the Australian Defence Force. For the period of my service. Or until my service. Is sooner lawfully terminated. And that I will resist his enemies. And faithfully discharge. My duty according to law. So help me God. Thank you. Lower the Bibles. For those completing the affirmation, please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your full name. Promise that I will well and truly serve. His Majesty King Charles III. His heirs and successors. According to law. As a member of the Australian Defence Force. For the period of my service. Or until my service. Is sooner lawfully terminated. And that I will resist his enemies. And faithfully discharge. My duty according to law. Thank you. Lower your hands. Ladies and gents, with the oath and affirmation now complete, please join me in a round of applause as we welcome our newest soldiers. So we'll now hand out certificates of enlistment to each of the soldiers, so please feel free to stand up and quickly take a photo. I'm going to be starting at the front here.